Children, let us recap the previous reading comprehension. A bachelor homeopathy doctor lived in non-electrified room with his few belongings and visiting rats. On a hot summer night, he came back to his room after dinner and heard a big noise, so he couldn't sleep. He looked into the mirror and took a decision to shave daily and grow thin mustache. He wanted to live comfortable life by marrying a well-settled doctor. Suddenly he heard a thud, and before he could see the object, a fat snake landed on his shoulder and coiled around his left arm. Let us see what happened to him next. Class 9, Unit 1, Reading Comprehension, Part 2, The Snake and the Mirror. Now, before going to read the comprehension passage, let us learn the meanings. Glossary. Slithered. Move smoothly over a surface with a twisting or oscillating motion. Coiled. Move or twist into the shape of a coil. Molten. Liquefied by heat, heated to very high temperature. Hood. An expanded part of a snake's head. Mascara. A substance put on eyelashes to make them look dark and thick. Sprinter. A fast runner. Lurk. Lie in wait. Vermilion. Bright red in color. Reedy. Not pleasant. Merely. Only. A man of flesh and blood. That means a normal man. I was no image cut in granite. That means the doctor no longer stood there like a statue. Quarters. Parts of the body. Now, children, let us go to the reading part of the lesson, The Snake and the Mirror. Now, children, look into the textbook and listen carefully. I didn't jump. I didn't tremble. I didn't cry out. There was no time to do any such thing. The snake slithered along my shoulder and coiled around my left arm above the elbow. The hood was spread out and its head was hardly 3 or 4 inches from my face. It would not be correct to say merely that I sat there holding my breath. I was turned to stone, but my mind was very active. The door opened into darkness. The room was surrounded by darkness. In the light of the lamp, I sat there like a stone image in the flesh. I felt then the great presence of the Creator of this world and this universe. God was there. Suppose I said something and He did not like it. I tried in my imagination to write in bright letters outside my little heart the words, "Oh God." There was some pain in my left arm. It was as if a thick leaden rod, no, a rod made of molten fire, was slowly but powerfully crushing my arm. The arm was beginning to be drained of all strength. What could I do? At my slightest movement, the snake would strike me. Death lurked 4 inches away. Suppose it struck, what was the medicine I had to take? There were no medicines in the room. I was but a poor, foolish, and stupid doctor. I forgot my danger and smiled feebly at myself. It seemed as if God appreciated that. The snake turned its head. It looked into the mirror and saw its reflection. I do not claim that it was the first snake that had ever looked into a mirror, but it was certain that the snake was looking into the mirror. Was it admiring its own beauty? Was it trying to make an important decision about growing a mustache or using eyeshadow and mascara or wearing a vermilion spot on its forehead? I did not know anything for certain. What sex was the snake? Was it male or female? I will never know. For the snake unwound itself from my arm and slowly slithered into my lap. From there, it crept onto the table and moved towards the mirror. Perhaps it wanted to enjoy its reflection at closer quarters. I was no mere image cut in granites. I was suddenly a man of flesh and blood. Still holding my breath, I got up from the chair. I quietly went out through the door into the veranda. From there, I leapt into the yard and ran for all I was worth. Phew! Each of us heaved a sigh of relief. All of us licked beadies. Somebody asked, Doctor, is your wife very fat? No, the doctor said. God willed otherwise. My wife companion is a thin, reedy person with the gift of a splinter. Someone else asked, Doctor, when you ran, did the snake follow you? The doctor replied, I ran and ran till I reached a friend's house. Immediately, I smeared oil all over myself and took a bath. I changed into fresh clothes. The next morning, at about 8:30, I took my friend and one or two others to my room to move my things from there. But we found we had little to carry. Some thief had removed most of my things. The room had been cleaned out, but not really. The thief had left behind one thing as a final result. What was that? I asked. The doctor said, my vest, the dirty one. The fellow had such a sense of cleanliness. The rascal could have taken it and used it after washing it with soap and water. Did you see the snake the next day, doctor? The doctor laughed. I have never seen it since. It was a snake which was taken with its own beauty. Now, children, let us learn about the author. Vikram Muhammad Bashir was a fiction writer from Kerala. He was a humanist, freedom fighter, novelist, and a short story writer. He is noted for his down-to-earth style of writing that made him equally popular among literary critics as well as the common man. He is regarded as one of the most successful and outstanding writers from India. Translations of his works into other languages have won him worldwide acclaim. The story, The Snake in the Mirror, was translated into English. Now, we shall learn some of the antonyms of the underlined words you have come across while reading the text. Let us go with the first word. It seemed as if God appreciated that. Here the underlined word is appreciated and the antonym of the word is depreciated. Let us go to the next sentence. But my mind was very active. In the given sentence, the underlined word is active. Dull is the antonym word of active. Let us move to the next sentence. A rod made of molten fire was slowly but powerfully crushing my arm. And the antonym of the word slowly is quickly. Was it trying to make an important decision about growing a mustache? The antonym of the important is unimportant. Let us go to the fifth sentence. I forgot my danger and smiled feebly at myself. In the given sentence, the underlined word is feebly and antonym of that is capably or sometimes it is strongly. Here, the antonym of the feebly is strongly. Let us move to another word. I was but poor, foolish and stupid. The antonym of the foolish is wise. Let us go to the next word. Was it admiring its own beauty? In the given sentence, admiring is the underlined word and its antonym is disliking. Let us look at the last word in the given sentence. I didn't jump, I didn't tremble. Children, here the underlined word is tremble and its opposite is steady. I would like to move on to the next part, that is word form. We shall learn some of the word forms here. Here we come to know that word can be changed into different forms by adding suffix to the root word. Coiled, which is a verb, coil, which is a noun. We will see how it works in sentence. Coil is changed into coil. The snake slithered along my shoulder and coiled around my left arm above the elbow. I felt presence of creator of the world and this universe. I have creator is noun form changes into create, which is a verb. Welcome children. Unit 1, Class 9, Section 4, Reading Comprehension, Question and Answers. Children, here I am going to explain you how to write the answers for different types of questions. First of all, you need to understand the question and find answers from paragraph. Look at the first question. Can you find the expressions in the story that tell you the author was frightened? Children, you should understand the question first. Here, he asked us to find the exact expressions that were given in the text which tell you that he was frightened. So, once again, we shall go back to the paragraph and get the expressions from the passage. The answer could be like this. I was turned to stone. I sat there holding my breath. I sat there like a stone image in the flesh. Let us move to the second question. How far was death from him? Children, you feel very happy when you get such type of simple and direct answers. Here he asks about the distance related question. Here it is clearly mentioned in the paragraph that death lurked 4 inches away. So the answer would be like this. Death was 4 inches away from him. Children, let us look at another example. Where did the snake move its head? Let us look into the paragraph to find the answer. Here, the question starts with where. So, you need to search for the place where the snake moved its head. In the text, you find the statement, the snake turns its head. Now, you can get the answer beside this statement, that is, it looked into mirror. So, you can write the answer in this way, the snake moved its head towards the mirror. Children, let us look at the last question. Why was there little to carry? The question asks about the reason, so you have to imagine what might have happened in that situation. You should read the paragraph and search the answer. The answer could be like this. He found he had little to carry because thief had stolen, otherwise you can write removed most of his things. Children, now I hope you have got idea how to respond to the question in the reading passages. Dear children, this is Vijay Bharati Bai, working as school assistant English in ZPHS Girls Medchal, Medchal district. Thank you very much for watching this video.